I want to bring to the stage the first performer. Are you ready for comedy? Yeah. Glad to know. I asked them to write how they would like to be introduced, and this person didn't say. So I'm on my own. Here's a very funny lady. We have enjoyed her in the class. She's got, I don't think she's from New York, but she definitely has New York potential. So welcome to the stage, please, Janice Weinberger. Janice.
Yep.
Okay, you want
Is
this?
high enough? No.
Okay, is it high enough?
Um,
You want it higher? Say when.
okay.
Okay.
Hello. A sense of humor is good for your health. I know it helps me a lot. The last couple of years has really been a test. Between COVID and politics, it's hard to laugh at anything. I miss the laughter. I'd do practically anything for a good laugh. I grew up being very shy. If you pointed a camera at me, I'd burst out crying. I didn't want any attention. But I've changed. Have you seen my picture on the cover of Before and After magazine? I'm before. I'm even on Facebook. I have 7 friends. I've come a long way, baby. Enough of being good and shy. I want to throw caution to the wind. I want to have a new attitude. For instance, I met this guy and he told me, you show me yours and I'll show you mine. So I showed him a picture of my grandson. When I asked him what he had to show me, he said, take a good look, as he went out the door. I've always been what's called a late bloomer. In fact, my petals didn't open until my wedding night. Well, actually, it took a few more days to convince the groom to switch our honeymoon from Niagara Falls to Viagra Falls, with or without a raincoat. Who wants to catch a cold? Remember that old joke? If I told you you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, I don't hear that anymore. Now when I ask Bigfoot, my husband, how do I look in these pants? He says, I didn't know spandex stretched that much. They say that the quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. If memory serves me, it's not his stomach, it's a little further south. If I ask Bigfoot, do you want to have sex or grab a bite at the deli? Guess what he'd say? The pig. I know my choice, corned beef on rye. The older I get, the more important food is in my life. I'm obsessed with it, and food loves me right back. It stays a part of me. As Bigfoot said, it's all behind you. I told him to shut up and worry about his own shortcomings. My friend Emily has twin boys. When I asked her, how old are they now? She said 22. Bigfoot asked, and how old's the other one? We've been happily married for 50 years. He in New York, me in North Carolina. He calls me when he's sick. I tell him to take 2 aspirins, call your mother in the morning. I'm tired of being called a senior citizen and get mixed in together with all those old people, you know? You know who I'm talking about, anyone older than me. Those old seniors, anyone older than me, I'm more of a middle-aged senior. Don't mix me up with those old ladies. When I think of an older senior, I think of my mother. She grew older and wider as the years went by, and I can see I'm becoming her, and I'm in no rush to get there. Most people celebrate Christmas with a family party, but not my family. The Jews do it different. We have Chinese food and then go to the multiplex. I'm on a strict diet. I only eat foods in column A. It's true, as I age, I think less about sex and more about food. Who needs sex when you could have a hot corned beef sandwich and a sour pickle? It satisfies and stays with you longer. Don't believe me? Take a look at these hips. They didn't grow overnight. I've been on more diets than I can count. No carbs, no fat, no sugar, no taste. My figure has gone from firm and sexy to soft and dumpy. I'm lucky I'm blessed with a sweet face and terrific personality. I'm modest, too. The other day, I went to my doctor for a checkup, and they weighed and measured me. I got good news and bad news. The good news is I didn't gain weight. The bad news is I'm 2 inches shorter. When I asked if my body looked good for my age, they had the nerve to tell me, put it this way, you don't have to be married to have stretch marks, but you have to be old to have wrinkles. As Betty White used to say, get at least 8 hours of beauty sleep. 9 if you're ugly. That's it, folks.